Hello my friends and welcome back. I've returned from holidays and we have some very exciting stuff to get through. This is the prototype, and in the bottom left we have the prototype sub selected. Now this big expansion-like mod came out not too long ago, and it is described as a vehicle story mod for Subnautica, which takes the player through new precursor facilities, new equipment, and expands on the story of the architects. I could not possibly be any more excited to play it, so let's dive right in. And I will hop into survival, but I will be kind of skipping some of the basic survival stuff just to see what the mod has to offer. Alright, so we have landed. Now, I don't know anything pretty much about this mod, but I do know that we have to go to the gun island to get started. So let's head on that way. Alright, so here we go. I think the place we have to go is down into the moon pool, and that's where stuff should really kick off. Again, from my understanding, this mod is supposed to be very immersive and very tight with the actual lore of the game, so this is something you would just stumble upon while playing normally. Okay, that is very new. It's a glob of some energy. Oh my god, it looks so freaking cool. Surrounded by just a bunch of floating pieces. I can scan the alien terminal. Wow, that's big. This device seems to be the origin of the recently detected neural analysis. Thankfully, the device has been calibrated to only read neural data and not write it. The device itself appears to serve two primary functions. One, data storage. The device harbors a form of algorithmic software referred to as a neural cluster, suspended between its upper and lower halves. The neural cluster is marked with the seed code Orion, a name typically reserved for the famous Earth constellation, but that may be a universal identifier. In this case, it is being used possibly as a project title or specimen identification. The device is being constantly fed large amounts of highly encrypted data from an unnamed source, likely an off-planet database. The data follows a fractal-like organizational pattern, suggesting infinite possible situational data under infinitely increasing conditions, allowing the terminal to adapt to situational factors in real time. And two, vessel construction. The two structures to either side of the terminal appear to be energy storage devices, designed to passively gather and quickly discharge large bursts of energy to the central terminal. The drones hovering around the terminal seem to be used to transmit matter. This indicates that the terminal may be used as a fabrication station for a piece of alien technology. Given its position beside an enclosed moon pool, this technology is likely subaquatic in nature. Assessment: further research required. Oh, this is so freaking dope. Prototype project facilities. 4 alien facilities have been identified in reference to the Alien Dead Zone Mapping Initiative. Oh, that sounds amazing. Iron Research Facility, 460 meters, inside a large outcropping at the outer edge of a large dark region 1 kilometer west-northwest of the enforcement platform. A richly bioluminescent cave system below the quarantine enforcement platform. Okay, we could get to this one. Between abyssal cliff faces south of the Aurora's thrusters. And the final one, unknown. So I reckon we have to get to these 3 first. Okay, I can try this as well. Whoa. But look how freaking sick this looks. Dang, look at that thing. So that's the sub. The prototype sub. Highly robust subaquatic vessel. Evidence suggests it is missing several of its core functions. Okay, 600 meter crash depth. That's pretty good. Okay, so it's actually doable except for the alien modular framework. I have no clue how to craft that. Okay, so let's see. It's only 460 meters deep, so it should be doable for us to find it. You know, it might be smart to leave a beacon by the alien gun so I know when I'm about a kilometer away from it and then kind of just pivot. Alright, we're going in the right direction, I think. There is a ghost Leviathan fighting a crab squid out there. But look at this. I mean, this looks very wicked. Let's see what these terminals have to offer. Oh, hello, spider. Ion Reactor Testing Facility audit logs. This was researching the ion reactor, which supposedly is a part of the ship, dating back approximately 1,000 years. There's alien fabricator. Whoa. Okay, so it can make the ion crystal matrix for exploring in dark areas. Lifetime of 5 minutes. What on earth am I looking at here? Variable energy streams data downloaded. 2 data fragments remaining. Whoa, this. Whoa. How is there a warper in here? My PC is lagging like crazy. I don't know why. I don't know how. And a locked hallway this way. But I need a green tablet. Ooh, look, there's one of these things. A warper remnant. Could I fix this maybe? Oh, I can. Look at this. I don't know how to get the green tablet. I feel like maybe we have to dive outside and go deeper. Because there was another section to this that was collapsed down on the floor. Oh, this is not terrifying at all. Oh yeah, this is just the actual regular cache. Fits really nicely with this base on top of it though. I'm definitely not able to make that right now. Alright, let's go check out the other bases then. Maybe we're supposed to come to this one later. It looks so dope though. This is absolutely incredible. Richly bioluminescent cave system below the quarantine enforcement platform. 700 meters though, that is gonna be deep, man. Okay, I believe the entrance might be here, in the bulb zone, and then leads down directly below the platform. Let's find out. It's a big cave opening here. This looks like the entrance to the Lost River, but something tells me it will be quite different. Okay, Reaper skeletons. Always a good sign. Makes me feel very, very safe. My goodness, look at this though. It's so gorgeous. This kind of reminds me of the single-cell organism concepts. Alrighty, well here's the facility. This thing is friggin' huge. And a bunch of crystals down here. You would probably be realistically exploring this in a prawn suit. The warp core. This alien artifact, taking a shape of a square bipyramid, appears to be harboring massive amounts of concentrated dark energy, not entirely dissimilar to the kind found within the Aurora's dark matter reactor. Due to this kind of energy being primarily used for transportation and interdimensional matter translation across vast distances, it is reasonable to assume that this artifact might be a kind of battery containing energy used by the alien species for different manners of teleportation. 8 pyramid-shaped energy barriers surround the central warp core. These barriers are exhibiting substantial signs of decay as dark matter radiates from the core beneath them. It is clear that these shields have been built to withstand extreme levels of quantum dissonance, but that these levels may have gone unregulated for long enough to cause the protective shields to falter and release a sudden impulse of concentrated dark energy. The surrounding structure also appears to be suffering from degradation caused by the leaking dark energy from the central core, leading to visible cracks and momentary pulses of dark energy through the structure. Assessment: highly unstable levels of dark energy present. Proceed with caution. This facility is huge. Oh my goodness. But so my only question is, what do we do with this? There doesn't seem to be any sort of entrance on this facility. I suppose we have to go explore the next one then, which is this one. Abyssal Cliff faces south of the Aurora's thrusters. Oh, that's going to be a lovely trip. Cannot wait to go there. Alrighty, this is going to be a fun one. Abyssal Plains by the thrusters? Really? Was that... Did they have to build it there? Hello, Mr. Reaper. Yeah, sorry about that. I have important business to attend to. I will just leave you there. You know, don't worry about this. Gosh darn, how many Reapers are here, man? I always forget. What on earth is that sound? You guys hear that? Oh, this is sick. Dude, this looks freaky as heck. I would not be swimming toward this. Whoa, okay. Holy mother of... This is like a black hole. Guys, I'm a janitor. This might be a bit beyond me. Okay, let me scan any of this. Facility barrier. It's one heck of a barrier, oh my god. Composed of heavily reinforced alloy of several alien materials. Okay, it's, yeah, obviously it's supposed to protect it from the ghosts. Unclear how Leviathan-class lifeforms may have been encouraged to attack the facility. I have no clue what I'm looking at, dude. I mean, there's clearly some stuff up here. How do I get in? There's definitely a tunnel back there. How do I get in there? Alrighty, well, I think now we have to go actually build the sub. I think we've explored as much as possible. Look at this. Alien building block. The terminal outlines key characteristics of a fundamental resource. Alien building block is reported to contain both cybernetic and biological elements. Energy systems in self-warping constructs require perpetual building block consumption. Based on this message, it may be possible to acquire discharged building blocks from still functional warper constructs. Okay, I have a warper remnant, so I can build an alien block off of that. An iron prism? I'm not sure if... I don't think this is there normally. Energy contained is approximated to scale logarithmically, with the quantity of iron cubes stored within it. Explosion that will reach 50 kilometers! Oh my goodness. Fatal to the entire crater. Yeah, let's not do that maybe. And what is this? Modular alien framework. Oh, it's moving. Darn, look at this. An advanced material similar to those used in alien structures. Ah, it broke out of that thing. Okay, we should be able to have everything, I think. Now, let's go figure it out. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, the sound is freaking cool, man. Whoa. This is so sick. Wow, look at that thing. Man, this looks cool. And the sub looks incredible. I love the design. I love that it's so different from anything else. Ah, and there's the iron tablet. Okay, let's hop on in. Okay, so... Whoa. Oh my goodness, that just teleports you. Where does this take me? Whoa. Hello. Deployable storage. I've no clue what that is. Oh, and this is like the power. Oh my god, this looks so freaking cool. Power at max capacity. I love this. No vehicle docked. Ooh, we can dock something into it as well. This is so freaking cool. Start iron reactor. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh my god, we even get a freaking custom animation. Well, that is on, I reckon. Alright, let's pilot. Yo. Dude, that sound. Oh my goodness. This is so sick. Oh, I'm guessing these are going to be the cameras? Okay, I guess we go check out those facilities now. Well, this is a lot more like it, man. I don't even think creatures attack this. They must be freaking terrified. I would be. Also, does this mean I have to, like, hunt warpers? Let me just give that a quick try. Is there a willing warper that would be, okay with being hunted, perhaps? Alright, let's see. Hello, Mr. Warper. Ooh, yeah, it works. Dang, that's freaking awesome. Look at this sub. Oh my, it looks like a freaking alien rifle. It's so cool. Okay, let's dive down here and let's get it open. Also, I love that symbol showing up everywhere. Okay, let's build the reactor tablet. Oh, now we're moving. Alright, time to unlock this. Ooh, there's another little broken piece. 2 further breaches detected. Look at this. I'll never stop gushing about this because this is so much new content. And like, this is to the quality that I would expect from the full game. I'm not joking. I unlocked a new teleporter. Well, let's see, I guess. I'm gonna check if there's nothing behind it. Let's take it. Oh, I think we're in the freaking void base. That's amazing, but first I want to go back. Because I missed the 2 side corridors. I love how the mod has proper gameplay to it. It's so freaking cool. Overclock module appears to temporarily sever several safety protocols. On activation, the vessel will expend a significant amount of energy in exchange for increasing the power. I guess we're kind of figuring out the modes that it has. And I suppose all of these facilities were built to kind of research and construct that submarine. Alright, so that means we powered on the other facilities. By conserving power from all non-essential systems, this module allows the ion reactor to alter its functioning to serve as a localized fusion reactor. Significant risk of leaking dangerous gamma radiation. Ah, that's fine, I'm sure. So basically, if you enable that mode, the sub can like regenerate power? Am I reading that right? Okay, now mind you, this facility is freaking terrifying. And it is collapsing too. Yeah, this is like properly... Oh, look how freaking cool this looks, guys. I cannot believe the level of mods that we've gotten at this point. If you told me this was like a DLC for Subnautica, an official one, I would totally believe you. Oh, nice, okay, a tablet. While unclear what the purpose of it is, it measures at 200 degrees Celsius. That is warm. Okay, but this place appears to be otherwise completely shut down. I don't think there's anything in here I can realistically interact with. Okay, I guess that means we have to go to the other facility. Alright, back into the coolest looking sub in the world we go. The the sounds it makes are so freaking dope. It's like a giant monster coming alive. You know, I do really appreciate all of these caves being just big enough to fit the sub. Look at all this. I mean, look, I try a lot of cool mods for this game, but this is a whole nother level. Ah, okay, we've reached maximum depth. That's okay. This should now be powered on. I'm not sure what that means. It is glowing. Whoa, look at all this. This looks so freaking sick. Whoa. Oh my goodness, where am I going? Hello? Am I on the floating island? Oh, this is new. Holy mackerel. Alright. Look at this. Oh my goodness, where am I? Emergency warp protocol. Schematic contains a backdoor protocol for the prototype's archway interceptor. Enables it to instantaneously transport the vessel to a pre-specified location. What? Use only in dire situations. The sub can freaking teleport? Whoa, what are they doing to the warper? How freaking big is this place? Ooh, okay. According to translated data logs, this environment was designed to imitate the natural growth conditions for a resource referred to as animate entropy, which is reported to have been of critical importance in the harvesting of dark energy and was reportedly discovered by a robotics researcher in the prototype administrative facility. As such, this facility was likely used to naturally cultivate animate entropy for the research of warp technologies through dark matter manipulation. This research appears to have at one point been delegated to both self-warping constructs and the Dead Zone Mapping Initiative, but was later consolidated into self-warping construct production following the closure of the latter project. A seemingly unused data point mentions the application of animate entropy to something referred to as the NSP. However, no further data can be constructed as to what this project may have entailed. Okay, well, we got up somewhere. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness, it looks so sick. Ah, there it is. Interceptor Facility Tablet. Device's purpose is unclear. Contain trace elements of dormant antimatter particles. Oh, and we just need 2 magnetite. Luckily, it's everywhere around here. Also, can I say how freaking cool this little fabricator is? Can I also just say I cannot believe how much content there is lengthwise? Like, I'm skipping through a lot of this because I'm skipping the survival elements. But had I been playing normally, I mean, this would really make your playthrough a lot more substantial. It would genuinely feel like you're playing a completely different game. There it is. Now, where does this take me? Onwards and inwards. Fear? 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 Where am I? Where the heck am I? Woo! What just happened? That was mega freaky. Okay, I guess we go back to the sub now. I'm not entirely sure what we achieved by doing all that, except that it was friggin' terrifying. The game even like disabled all of my HUD. I was just in the middle of nowhere. I guess now we go to the final facility. That was freaking crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, it's opening. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the place to be. Let's freaking go, guys. I'm not sure what I'm even looking at. Where are we? Whoa. Okay, so I parked the sub in here. And here we go. Talk about a freaking moon pool, man. I guess I can go here. This place does not look structurally sound, but this looks so sick. It's like I'm swimming in a freaking nightmare. Where am I even going to? Now, this is quite the swim, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, nice. Whew, what a swim. Good thing I had a freaking backup oxygen tank on me. Okay, so up or down? This is so crazy looking, I don't even know what to say. But we made it in. Whatever it is, my PC is not liking it. I love the red though, it looks so cool. Okay, a red tablet goes in. Ah! Oh, and I see everything is unlocked now. Alright, let's go left, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Buddy, you're not supposed to be in here. I don't know how to tell you this. Light distortion field. Light refractors scattered across the hull of the prototype, generating a radius around the prototype whereby most external light is dynamically bent, preventing all light. Oh my goodness, so you can literally go invisible. That's so freaking cool. If this submarine was intended to map out the void, it would make a lot of sense that you need to go invisible at some point. What goes on in here? A whole bunch of creature eggs. Oh man, I need to swim all the way back to the crafting table, huh? Alright, here we go. So what was going on in here? Look at that thing. Yo, we disabled that thing. This terminal appears to have been controlling the parameters surrounding this facility's lockdown procedure, which, prior to deactivation, involved a physical exterior barricade, complete internal data protection, and the distortion of nearby photon particles in an effort to cloak the sensitive internals of the facility. The following information was decrypted from the onboard audit log. The facility was constructed slightly following the erection of the quantum enforcement platform and appears to be linked via a constant data stream to 3 other facilities in addition to the quarantine enforcement platform. The structure appears to have been specially positioned in a highly defensible location, and operational logs dictate that the facility was constructed in order to research the maternal aggression of megafauna inhabiting the ecological dead zone beyond the facility's front barrier. In order to control the damage done to the facility from megafauna attacks, several defensive technologies were researched and utilized to varying degrees within the facility. These technologies include schematics for a light distortion field, an ionic barrier system, and a momentary electrostatic pulse emitter. Following a directive from a sibling facility much deeper underwater, this facility's primary directive was to determine the aggression of a particular megafauna in order to ensure the safety of the sibling facility in its own analytic endeavors. However, an irregularity in the facility's audit log history suggests that this directive was quickly abandoned following an impromptu command issued within the sibling facility, leading to the defensive technologies development in this facility to be used to enact an irreversible lockdown containing all life forms within it. The final message indicates that this lockdown was lifted mere seconds ago. Okay, new door opens. This is so freaking sick, man. Okay, we're inside the sphere. There's a freaking stalker again. Yo, look at this freaking place. What am I even looking at? Okay, let's go to the left first, I suppose. I love that. They just teleport. Ooh. Stasis pulse. Energy emitters surrounding the hull of the ship to passively collect and discharge electrostatic energy. Upon charge and activation, it will temporarily paralyze nearby biological tissues. Oh, so it's like a stasis rifle for the sub? What? Experiencing a discharge from this module may semi-permanently damage key cognitive functions. It's not good. Okay, this goes up there, I suppose. According to translated data logs, this facility was first constructed to develop defensive technologies for the Global Dead Zone Mapping Initiative. These technologies were specifically designed to protect a vessel of a similar description to the one previously constructed at the Quarantine Enforcement Platform, albeit with distinct changes to its onboard operative systems against Leviathan-class lifeforms inhabiting the ecological dead zone surrounding the crater. However, a more recent development in this facility's directives follow a command issued by an executive member of the alien hierarchy involving a Leviathan-class embryo study for the larger bacterium research project, of which the Dead Zone Mapping Initiative is a subsidiary. Following this command, this facility began preparations to collect a Leviathan-class egg sample and study the aggressive behaviors of the egg's parent in a controlled environment. This project's data file ends abruptly during this phase, however, and no results are present with the following logs. Alien what on earth? A relic resembling a crucifix, possible religious significance. Wait, I can equip this. Oh, it's like a decoration. I thought I could just like walk around and banish demons. Okay, and then this one. This one looks interesting because it is protected. So what have we here? One more prism. A matrix, okay, always nice. The ion barrier, schematic links previously non-functional ion energy emitters lining the hull of the prototype, Wow, the maximum capacity for the energy cells is limited. Alright, I suppose that's about everything that we can get here. What a freaking incredible place. Wow. I did get attacked by a Reaper on the way. Might have to go fix up this ship. I think at this point, we've kind of visited everything, right? Well, let's go see about this damage. Yeah, it says some systems are compromised, but... well, that's a problem. Ah, I see. There's the repair on the butt. You gotta be a freaking mechanic out here to know which part of the ship got damaged. Ah, here it is, up top. Okay, one thing I want to try is taking the submarine back to the massive gun and seeing if we can do something with it in the big ol' moon pool over there. Oh, the cameras! That's how it works, you have to right-click. Oh, this gives you like a mapping of the terrain. Dude, this is so sick!
Photon beacon deployed.
Oh! Whoa, I deployed like a light source. Dude, this is so freaking incredible. Oh, and this turns on the lights. There we go. I had my right mouse button remapped to something, so it just wasn't working. Okay, it's a very delicate maneuver out here. Alright, parked it in. The alien tablet hums with a constant stream of low-level ionic pulses, form of location tracking or clearance detection. Oh, it's a higher security class. I can click a bunch of stuff here. Okay, so I can pick what I want here. Oh, we can just get all of them, I guess. There's so many modules. I understand, so normally you would probably be unlocking these kind of one after the other. Okay, so we've upgraded the absolute heck out of this sub. And I also have the white tablet now. Oh my goodness, look at this. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put a crystal matrix in there. The amount of work that has gone into this is just incredible. Oh, now we get all the friggin' modes. Hang on, I want to try the invisibility one. Whoa! That's so sick. I think this is kind of where we're supposed to be. And the reason I think that is because I don't believe these things were here before. Oh, can I squeeze in? Oh, I can. Perhaps I just have to find the right ones. These are so freaking cool, by the way. It does lead somewhere. I mean, this does look very ominous. Let's go in. How bad could it be? This place is littered, by the way, with these pipes. There's like a freaking 24 of them. I guess deeper down. You know, whenever is deeper down a bad idea? Surface? Excuse me? Yo. This is sick, man. What on earth? Ah, the white tablet. Yes, this is it. Okay, so this is something specifically to do with the sub. A higher security facility. The Precursors definitely love their long hallways. Oh, and big facilities. Holy mackerel. Okay, we have a teleporter here. I'm gonna wait with taking that one. They're definitely not shy on giving me resources, which is awesome. Neural Cluster Fragmentation Journal. Only the most recent entry is immediately available. It appears to have been written by one of the members of the alien species. Internal animate entropy is reaching critically low levels. Minimum required concentration for fragmentation remains unclear. The NSP dictates an eventual reactivation of the selected construct. As I send my regards, I remind it cannot fail. Alien surgical structure. Okay. This structure vaguely resembles human surgical operating tables, particularly those employing magnetic resonance imaging technology. The structure may have been used to scan neural activity or otherwise extract it. Okay, so is this how they would like upload themselves? Is that the idea? Because if so, that is awesome. Prototype facility records. Awaiting download from Theta, deceased, Gamma, presumed deceased, and deceased. Wow. Well, that didn't go so well, did it? So Orion, I guess, in this case, was grown from seed approximately 2,000 Earth years ago, was induced into Temple of Research at age 130, relocated to 4546b in aid in high-priority planetary geographical research. Independently invented the cave crawler-like robots. Oh, it got inspired by the ice worm for a boring device. Okay, I need to find one of those crafting tables, and then I can get myself a red tablet. This place is so freaking big. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Yep, we're in the right place, alright. This protocol activates passive depth optimizers and temporarily increase hull strength. Man, is there anything this submarine cannot do? My goodness. Whoa, this place is a little flooded. Protocol enabling access to 4 previously non-functional autonomous maintenance robot assemblies. So I can repair the hull without getting out of the sub. Guys, can you believe we're still playing one vehicle mod? I mean, that's almost like insulting. This is so much more than just a vehicle mod. I think we have to take the teleporter and figure out where that takes us. Back to the island. Interesting. Let's get this facility open. I want to get this door first. Okay, so this just brings you back out. Look at this place, by the way. This is so gorgeous. It's like I've seen so much incredible stuff in this mod. I'm almost becoming numb to it, and I really have to fight that because every single thing I look at in this mod is just incredible. Okay, let's see about this one then. This might be it, guys. Dude, it's so pretty. The final terminal, what is this? Dead Zone Mapping Initiative project data. According to translated administrative logs, the Dead Zone Mapping Initiative, a subsidiary of the Bacterium Research Project, was enacted to supplement a design limitation of the aliens' existing satellite technology, depth. In an effort to broaden their search for a viable cure to the Caribacterium, the aliens began the development of a vessel capable of handling near infinite external pressure and autonomous self-sufficiency. 4 facilities were constructed, each developing one aspect of the vessel's abilities. The ion reactor allowed the vessel to infinitely recharge using external pressure. The Archway Interceptor used a network of dark energy sources to precisely geolocate at great depths. The vessel's defensive measures allowed for protection against Leviathan-class lifeforms, and the culmination of these branches' research was assembled in the Prototype Administrative Facility. However, unforeseen circumstances in the Bacterium Research Project forced the Dead Zone Mapping Initiative to cease production of the vessel and its researchers to abandon the project. Based on this log, it is unclear how the prototype now stands. However, the term NSP is repeatedly mentioned during the abandonment of the initiative by researchers for unknown reasons. You guys hear that? Well, this is locked now. I guess we have to go back out this way. And this is flooded now. Awesome. Wait, did this stuff just like collapse to the floor? I guess we go back out this way? Pardon? What incarnation am I looking at? Bro, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a minute. What? What was that? So this whole time, I thought these were just tunnels. But those were the burrowing devices. Inspired by the ice worm. That is so sick. Man, that's cool. Okay, and now we should be able to teleport back. I want to try that. Oh, it's here. Bro, look at it. Alright, so presumably one of these is the teleportation. Now, I know what these 4 do. This is invisibility. Oh, this is it. Let's go. Oh my goodness, that was sick. We should presumably have everything, right? And we now have the Dead Zone mapping site. 2 kilometers deep. Oh, you bet. Alright, let's do this. I'm so freaking... This is incredible, guys. I am blown away by this mod. Okay, we might need a bit more power for this thing. Oh, it's so satisfying. It's definitely a hungry submarine. Alright, let's head out into the void. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the emergency crush depth. That might be very important. I think this one might also be very important, as well as the shield. Let's go. Guys, right into the void in the dead of night. This is gonna be spooky as heck. I love how I can have 3 of those modes at once. Okay, I'm gonna run the shield in case we do get attacked. We're not in the void yet, but I do hear a Reaper outside. There he is. Okay, it's fine. We have shields on now. Okay, that thing is persistent. But these shields are incredible, by the way. What is actually attacking me, man? Okay, let's cloak. The cloak should help. Oh, it's a Ghost Leviathan. There it is. Okay, the cloak should help. I feel like this is using a ton of power. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's the duration. Okay. We don't have that much power left. But I'm gonna use this cloak for as long as I can. Okay, yeah, the ghosts are not letting me chill. I'm gonna have to use all I can. This is crazy, guys. Okay, we're really running out of power here. There's Ghost Leviathans everywhere around me, by the way. The sub just keeps driving itself, guys. Oh. Whoa. And there the sub goes. Off to map the void. Oh my goodness. And that, my friends, was the prototype. My goodness. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think this is probably the best Subnautica mod I've played to date. Just in terms of cohesion and in terms of a singular vision for what it's supposed to be. Absolutely incredible work on this. The environments were gorgeous. The story kind of fit the lore, at least to an extent. The submarine is the best vehicle mod we've had to date, I think. And just in general, the amount of effort that was put into this in terms of custom voice lines, new places to be found around the map, it is truly incredible. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody on this team. You guys did an absolutely phenomenal job. I am so thankful we have people like this working on mods in this community. This is what's keeping the game alive, and this shows incredible dedication. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, I'm even included in there. And yes, massive shout out to the amazing Subnautica modding community. All of you guys watching this video, thank you so much. So that was it, my friends. I'm gonna leave the links to everything down in the description. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check this mod out. This is definitely not one you want to pass on. And with that, if you liked the video, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or becoming a member. We now have those enabled for some behind the scenes content. With that, I'm gonna wish you all a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.